Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Raj here. Sorry I have not uploaded a video in a while, but I am working on some for you guys. Anyways, let's get to today's video, which is obviously, as you can see here, iOS 12, iOS 12, what am I saying? iOS 13 Developer Beta 4. So if we go here to software updates, as you can see, I already have it installed, but the size of it here was, as you can see, 664.8 megabytes. So I hope this really also fixes all of the issues that people have been having recently, because there's been also quite a few issues. So I'm going to quickly install this. Let's see here. Okay, and I'm just going to stay on here just because it's not really going to take that long to install. Also, ignore that thunder there in the background. It's kind of storming pretty bad over here where I am, so yeah, just ignore that if you hear that. But yeah, so anyway though, what I've been also doing is I've been just kind of experimenting with some new ideas for my videos. So if you guys do know, my, my webcam at least, you guys can see my background. So if I say go into OBS right here, you guys can clearly see some of my background right here in like the back. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and obviously minimize how much you guys can see there, just because I want to sort of be kind of like the professional YouTubers who have like green screens and all that. Even though I don't have a green screen, I still kind of want to see if I can somehow achieve that without a green screen. Because, I mean, with the angle I'm set up at, I probably could not, as it is, even get a green screen, even if I wanted to, just because it's sort of like a weird angle. It's facing a corner of my room, so I could probably, even if I wanted to, not get a nice, evenly spaced green screen. Even the lighting as well. I mean, the lighting for now, obviously, is just fine. But I feel like that it would not light up the green screen that well, because green screens have to be lit up pretty well and angled properly and all that, and yeah, that's something that I probably could not do, so. But yeah, so anyway, while we wait for this to boot up, you guys also might be asking, where is the GTA 5 montage? And trust me guys, I'm still working on that, but it's taking obviously very, very long because of this experiment. I just want to see if this experiment is going to work, and obviously I'm experimenting with it also on this video, so if you guys do see that my background obviously is not visible, then it worked. If you guys see that it is visible, then I'm still working on it. So yeah, it honestly depends on if this experiment is a success or if it's obviously not a success. But yeah, I mean, even if it's not a success, I mean, as it is right now, if you guys obviously can see my background, it's not that bad, honestly, because the camera's space, at least it takes up, is very, very, very small. So it's not, like, terrible, I would say, in terms of how it works. And yeah, so basically looks like we are at about 3 minutes. Okay, not bad. But yeah, so my phone, as you can see right here, is still downloading the update. Let me also make sure that you guys can see this, actually. Yeah, let me move it in closer there so you guys can see it. Yeah, it's still downloading the update, as you guys can see right there. I'm just gonna minimize this now. There's probably way too much of a glare for you guys to actually see, so sorry about that. But yeah, so anyway though, I have lots of videos coming out for you guys, I hope shortly, just because I'm still in the process of doing that experiment and filming videos. So yeah, I really do hope that I can get some more videos out for you guys really quickly, because I know it's been a while since I've recorded videos, so yep. And let's hope that I can actually get this one out as soon as possible as well. And let's see, looks like this update is taking a little while. So, till then, I am just going to chillax and talk to you guys, maybe. Actually, you know what? I do, though, want to see something here. let's see, you guys will kind of see what I see. Actually, this is going to be for another video, but I'm probably just going to preview this to you guys, because I am also planning to shoot another video on this. But I have actually updated my website quite a lot. I don't know if you guys remember this website, but it has been updated quite a lot, and it can do a few cool things like this, for example, dark mode, so it's kind of cool. And also, sorry about that. Should probably mute those texts. Oops. Let's see. Oh, it looks like my phone is now restarting. Okay, that way now, yeah, now I won't be disturbed by notifications. There we go. Yep, but as you can see here, it will also come up on screen. My phone is now rebooting. Hope it actually got it there. But yeah, it should come up here on screen in just a second when it reboots. I'm also going to actually plug in my Mac as well because it needs to charge. Let's see. Oh, also, I'm going to be getting a new gaming mouse soon too, guys. So if you were wondering what mouse I'm using right now, it's this guy right here. It's a what do I call it? It's kind of like a Chinese knockoff. It was like $5, and I mean it's still somewhat working, but I'd just much rather have a way better gaming mouse, and I am getting a way better gaming mouse here in just about a week, and it's also virtually silent as well, and it's wireless, so that's even nicer. But yeah, so anyways, here as you guys can see on screen, it is pretty much finishing up here. It is on its second install page-ish here. So, yep, and there's also a few new features I also want to talk to you guys about as well in this beta. And I have to say that it's really, really cool, honestly, what they did with it. But it's also kind of sad, too, because 3D Touch is, at this point, going to be going away. But, I mean, haptic touch, honestly, is not that bad. Like, once you get used to it, it's pretty good, actually. I kind of like it a little bit better than 3D Touch. I'd say it's a little bit more practical. Maybe not really to some people, but, I mean, to me, it's just fine, honestly. It's just as good as 3D Touch. I would have at least thought that haptic touch maybe would have not been as good as a 3D Touch, but honestly, Apple has proven me wrong. I mean, it is just as good, if not better, actually, because with time, haptic touch is going to get better, maybe even better than 3D Touch once was. So, yep, time is really key at this point. But yeah, so this is just about finished here. Sorry it's taking so long. This was a 600 megabyte update, so that kind of makes sense. Oh, and also, I also wanted to mention to you guys that, you know how it takes me really long to get out videos? Part of that reason is because of my internet speed. My internet speeds, they go around, like, what, 30 megabits per second, which is not bad, but say if I'm uploading, like, these long 2 gigabyte videos for you guys that are in 4K quality, it takes a very, very long time to produce these quality videos for you guys. So, really, it would shorten the amount of time, at least, it would take to upload these once I get better internet. I'm planning to switch from AT&T to Charter. So yeah, I hope that Charter is a lot better. And Charter is boasting a lot faster speeds at 200 megabits per second, so that is insanity, honestly. So it's pretty nice, honestly, that I'm going to be switching hopefully in the next month or so. But obviously, we'll have to see about that. I really, really hope I do, because 200 megabits per second sounds awesome. And it sounds like my videos are going to be out in not even an hour. It's probably going to be out within at least 20 minutes or so after actually uploading it. And those are like 2 gigabyte files, 3 gigabyte files. Honestly, it's going to be crazy for the speeds. So, yeah. I mean, I hope I really do get that internet. It would be awesome. And apparently it's probably even going to be cheaper than what we currently pay for AT&T, because AT&T, it's kind of a ripoff, honestly, for their internet. Their cell service, it's pretty decent, but their internet, no. I mean, their internet is, it's average, I'd have to say. So, for people who aren't YouTubers, it's fine for, but for people like me who are YouTubers, yeah, no, AT&T is not good. At least in my experience. So, yep, and we are booting up here. That's why the Apple logo just disappeared with the progress bar, because now we are booting up. And here we are. Now I just have to unlock it here. I'm going to have to, actually here, you know what? I'm going to quickly block this off for you guys. I'm going to take off the screen so that you can't see it. So that I can type in my passcode. Because I don't want you guys to see it. Alright, I'm going to bring the screen back up for you guys and move this over. There we go. And we are booted up into iOS 13. So, as you can see here, this is one of the new features. It is called Rearrange Apps. So, the confusing part, at least about this, is that, you know how with people, they, in the iOS Beta 3, iOS 13 Beta 3, they got confused with the whole haptic touch thing because they would just hold here and then basically it would just go to the editing mode right there when they were trying to 3D touch on something. Well, now what you can do is in the actual menu itself, you can hit Rearrange Apps and it goes straight to that menu, which is nice, honestly. And as you can see here, this has been my battery life for the last beta. Let me go to it here. So for battery life, I'd have to say it's been pretty decent. It's been about 9 hours, 26 minutes screen on time, and 45 minutes screen off time. So it's, I'd say, been relatively decent, the battery life. And as you can see that by the chart, I've only had to charge it not really that much, actually. Once at night, once in the morning. But yeah, so other than that, it's been quite nice, actually. Oh, that's funny. I'm moving my screen around there. You guys can see it. It's kind of funny there. But yeah, so even the sliders here, they work pretty nicely, I'd say. Nice and stable. Volume, it's kind of stuck, obviously. Screen recording is not an option, obviously. But yeah, other than that, there's not really been any other major changes other than, obviously, the UI is probably a lot smoother. This is also another test I wanted to conduct. Okay, the shortcut is working. That's good. Okay, that's a crash. That's to be expected, though, because it is processing lots of data at once. Okay, that's another crash. Let's see if this shortcut is not working, because this used to crash my thing here. Let's see. So far, it's not crashing. Okay, so this could actually now work. Nice. Yeah, because this NASA image of the day shortcut was crashing my feed here. Now let's try that again, because I did edit the code there a little bit. Okay, looks like there's no items. Okay, fair enough. At least it works now, which is good. At least it now works. Anyways, though, that is the changes for the most part in iOS 13 Developer Beta 4. Let's see also just how responsive it is. It looks like it is quite responsive, actually, so that's good news. Yeah. Almost a 1-for-1 here, actually, so that's good. Yeah, performance, honestly, so far looks good. Even 3D touch toggles here, they seem like they're actually quite restored. I mean, it is still somewhat of a haptic touch / 3D touch blend, but so far it's actually working quite well. I've gotten used to haptic touch quite a lot now. And I think prefer it a little bit more than 3D touch now that it has more capabilities. Not only that, it also, it's a lot lighter of a press, so then that way it's not like you feel like you're breaking the screen almost, because with 3D touch you could change that, but I just feel like 3D touch, it was a little bit too much pressure on the display. So now at least with this, you don't have to put too much pressure. You can just simply hold your finger there for a second and it basically comes up with the exact same menus as 3D touch did. So it's quite nice, honestly. Oh, and that's so funny how, like, what happens to the wallpaper there in the background? It turns all blue. I'm guessing that's probably just a glitch or something, but that's still funny. Anyway, though, I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, and sorry if you couldn't see my face anyway. But, yeah.